about those. I'm sure Deanna will come in with maybe some natural gas and silver analysis as well. But outside of that, that's what I got for announcements. Now, speaking of what we have going on in the news, Paramount has just upped the ante in its hostile takeover bid for Warner Bros. Discovery. Let's take a look. The company has announced that Larry Ellison, the father of Paramount CEO David Ellison, will personally guarantee the $40 billion to bankroll the transaction. The Ellisons will also let shareholders peer into the finances of their family trust. The Warner Bros. Board of Directors has rejected Paramount's bid multiple times, the board opting instead to go with an offer from Netflix, which WBD says is more valuable. The board also said Paramount has misrepresented itself to WBD shareholders, calling into question the legitimacy of the deal's proposed financing. Paramount also upped its breakup fee from $5 billion to $5.8 billion. That matches Netflix's promised payment to Warner Bros. Discovery shareholders if the deal were to fall through.
Warner Bros. Warner Bros. Warner Bros. Gabe.
Warner Bros.
Daddy, can I have $40 billion?
Oh, new pop there in the ES.
With the NASDAQ.
I took one off on my gold trade. So I have a runner. Adjusted my stop to slightly below the 9 EMA here. So
nice work. NASDAQ's pushing as well.
NASDAQ. You get through the 700s, Dakota. Long 2 or 3, my friend?
I'm long 2 from 79. We're sitting here right at 700. So I'm going to look and have one for take profit right here at like 709 for one profit, right at these highs. And you know what I was thinking? I've been watching you, Ray. I've been coaching with you, been working with you for 2 years now.
Mm-hmm.
You've been doing this for a while. The same process, the same system, and that's what you teach in the Discord. And you've been doing it. Same thing. So what everybody sees here is what Coach Ray has been doing in the Discord this entire time for the past years. So it's I love seeing it, and it's just so consistent. It's boring, but it's consistent, which is it's a good thing though. It's like
yeah. I mean, the funny thing is that boring is good, right? Boring is good as far as profits, right? If the more boring you can make this, the more profitable you'll be. I know a lot of people that are very excited, but they'll also have maybe equity curves that are not quite right.
Yeah, when you put your P&L on the screen with minis and risking a bigger percentage of your account, it's exciting, it's entertaining, and it gets the blood flowing. But watching you do it here and watching you do it in Discord over the last 2 years is pretty big kudos, big shout out. And so
thank you, Coach. Appreciate you.
That people are missing from not showing up and watching it.
All right, IB highs push to the new session highs in the ES 69.28 and a quarter. Now we got the NQ. Let's get the Dow move first. ES going now. Here goes the NASDAQ. Right overnight view at 25,703. Gold on the push higher here. Dow. Markets have woken up. We got a pin at the top of the chat. Get those group coaching questions in there. Board.
Come on, let's get this. Might take profits here at 708.5.
Okay. I
think we can, and also showing up with a runner.
Are you long 2 or 3, Dakota? My bad. Long 2.
Long 2 from 79. My first take profit here is at 850. 708.50. And then I'll leave one on for a runner. Let's see if we get it filled here. Whenever we get so close to a take profit, Hogue comes to my mind as like 90% rule.
10% rule.
Yeah, I call it tip the doorman.
Tip the doorman.
Yeah, 10% to get me out.
That's all you tip, Ray? Damn, you're only taking 10%. All right, man. Damn, Ray. Come on, Ray.
Only in the markets. Only in the markets.
Gotcha. Okay, I got you.
Wow, that's a loaded question.
I
need to watch myself. Tough audience.
New highs, all-time highs in gold, 44.74.
Yeah, I'm caught. You're right, Master Trader.
Dow making new highs here.
Ooh, there goes
48.
NASDAQ.
Yep. All right, NASDAQ.
Take profit hit.
You got it.
Yep.
There you go.
Stop loss. I'll move it, tighten it up, and run this
All
one
right,
as a
target-
risk-free trade.
Target number 2, here we come.
Let's see Ray's screen. Green, good to see that. Target 1, yep, look at that. That's really good. That's good stuff. Again, getting along the highs, looking along the all-time highs just to see it go higher. Held that initial balance high, Ray, 44.64. Held that. And then I heard you got the confidence, got the volume push, and here ES going now. It's found.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a reference level, right? It's a reference level where I can make a decision, right? So as long as it stays above my reference level, there's really nothing for me to do other than to see if it's going to play out or not. I don't really control whether it's going to go up or not. I just position myself in a place where I could benefit, right? And then I let the market decide whether it's in agreement or not.
Love it, Ray. Damn, Ray, you're bringing the heat today. Good stuff. New highs, ES 69.31.
President Trump could name a new Fed chair by the first week of January, so it looks like we're not going to get that announcement before the holidays.
Where are we? Is it down to what are we at? Two or 3 or 4?
Realistically, probably 3. It's down to the Kevins and Waller. Really,
Warsh was just a throw-in.
No, he's one of the Kevins.
He's one of the Kevins. Gotcha, the Bob.
Whoever says yes to everything he says.
No, right. That's Myron. That's Myron.
Get the guy going.
89,000. All right, MBT. Only thing's really showing life now. ES Gold. NASDAQ trying to do nice casual.
Just under the 9 EMA. So it's going to manage my trade going forward like that.
Okay. On the tilt.
I like what we're seeing here in the NASDAQ. It's nice and consistent. It's just that motto, don't sell a quiet market. And it's just grinding higher right now.
Little slow markets vibe in the NQ again. Dakota slow market 7:30 p.m. Central Time, Sunday through Thursday here on Top Step TV. All if there isn't a holiday again.
Yeah,
markets are open on Friday. There's some discussion. New highs there in gold. Dakota 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Top Step TV. Who will be joining you on slow markets today? The markets are kind of grinding, but
Coach Jay is going to be joining me on slow
Love
markets. Last night was a good one. We've been trading silver, Ray, and it's been really good to me.
Silver.
And yeah, it's been volatile. It's been good. It's been moving during slow markets, and traders have been doing really well. Honestly, I've been seeing traders take payouts and make some good money.
And the nice thing about this is that this initial balance strategy is not just limited to New York, right? It's available in Asia, available in London. You just need to find the right instrument.
Yeah.
So Dre, it could be a great publicity thing and probably confuse a lot of people, but and my family wouldn't approve. But what if I were to like handcuff myself to the door of the Fed in like a Christopher Waller Fed chair protest?
Just don't wear any Top Step stuff when you do it. Just
okay. Well, that takes a whole, just Top Step TV.
Well, have the book on you. I mean, well, who wrote the book? Oh yeah, you're a Waller guy. Oh shoot, there's Macro. What's up, Macro? It's been a minute. Hello. Tell him I say hello.
Holidays, Christmas is the time of year where you sit around a table with your wife and her boyfriend and think about what you're thankful for.
Good to see you here. But we're pro Waller around here. Waller's been around. All right, new 5 minutes. We got 10 minutes till the bottom of the hour. Also, the London close. What's up, man? Go to first target upside. What's your first target to the upside in the NQ?
We already went through it. 700s.
Okay,
I took profit for one of them. I have this one as a runner, and the next major level I'm really seeing is maybe we can come up here and see these 750s, and yeah, I'm just going to trail this one up. I'm going to trail it up. These markets are they're holding up pretty well. I mean, we didn't even fill the gap. So that just shows you that there's a lot of resilience to these markets, man. no matter what happens, it seems like it's been
You guys are talking
just so
about it.
resilient.
Quiet, quiet. Finally, the buyers' bid started building, pushing here. You've seen micro Bitcoin. I've seen gold on the push higher here. I mean, now it's just in grind mode. Gold, ES, seeing that. Everything's just kind of drifting. Got the zombie rally going. See where it goes. No news. To thwart. If that's the word. Thwart the rally. All right. Let's. Oh, all of this. Let's get. We saw some big live funded P&Ls on this Monday here. Let's check in with. What's up, JD? Happy Monday. See how some of our traders did last week. What's up, JD?
What's up, guys? How we doing? Yeah, we had some nice numbers from our live funded traders on Friday. Here's what they did. Friday's top 5 live funded P&Ls. All these traders trading the NASDAQ and the ES. That was it. Those are the top 2 products for Friday. We had Crab with $24,106 in profits trading the NASDAQ. Catherine with $18,544 trading the ES and the NQ. Colin, $16,937 trading the ESNQ. Husam, also trading the NASDAQ and the S&P, $16,660 in profits. And Timothy H. trading the NASDAQ alone, $16,611 in profits. Big shout out to these live funded traders. Next up, we've got some payouts to look at. Here we go. Payout numbers. Decent payout numbers from these live funded traders. What a great way to start the weekend going into the holidays, too. Zachary R., $54,000 in his pocket. Timothy H., just some on that P&L board, profited $16,611, then turned around and took a $31,480 payout on Friday. Ken H., $23,649. Mariah, $18,803, and Sergio, $18,630. That rounds out the top 5 live funded payouts from Friday. Huge numbers on these payout boards. This wasn't even the tip of the iceberg. Made a lot of payouts on Friday, and they were a lot of 5-figure payouts too. So, live funded traders doing a very nice job. There you have it, folks. Back to you guys.
Good to see.
Right
well done,
on.
traders. Last week, not easy week by any means.
No.
So I went ahead and exited out of my last hit target number 2. So
Great
nice.
trades. Winners. Yes.
Nice for.
See what happens here. Dakota, we're just on the move. You got the one. How do you trail the stop? You drag it on the chart?
Correct. Yep. Drag and drop on the chart here.
How do you know where to move
was
it?
actually just
Move the next.
Yep. I was actually just thinking about moving my stop as well. Moving in the money. 701 is the first spot. I am watching this 100-tick chart, watching this support resistance, these pivots, forming, deciding where to move my stop next. And we have nice some support at 708. If we do start to break out of these 720s, just continue to trail this stop. I would really like to see us get to these 740s, 750s again. But locking it in, locking the profits, 18 points. I have points here in the NASDAQ, Ray, just like you have ticks in the gold.
Okay,
lock that in. Great job.
Are you taking it to the highs of the day, or?
Well, if it goes that way, right? But not thinking about the dollar amounts. Just
yes.
Whenever I have my P&L, I just have it as points.
Music to Ray's ears, right there. Not thinking about that.
Yes. Yes. Somebody was asking earlier about my volume profile here on the right. If there's any special settings, I just use the defaults, guys. There's really nothing special. It's a visible range volume profile, and so yeah, just go ahead and gives you a sense of price and volume and how much volume is traded at a particular price, which I find helpful.
Very good. London close, bottom of the hour. Checking in on some of the other markets again. Dow trending higher slowly. 48,725. Last trade about 35 points off the session highs in New York. See what happens at the bottom of the hour. You find the upper end of the range here in ES. We did make some new highs in the New York session, 69.32. I saw coming into fast markets, I saw gold making new all-time highs. I had to check ES. ES, and this is the March contract. March contract in ES over 7,000. All-time highs. 7,011 all-time highs in this March contract
Yeah,
in the
for all-time highs,
ES.
like looking at the spot market, we're about 0.65% in the SPX from all-time highs, and we got about 4 minutes until the euro close for this Monday.
Mhm.
Nice. And I'm out. I'm flat. We ran into resistance here. We could still break it to the long side, but
Very nice trade.
not worth the risk. Not worth the risk. Up 920 here.
Nice job.
Very
This
nice.
type of market conditions, right? Interesting. Some say these markets. I haven't seen much in the chat. What do we think about the price action today? It's been slow. I wouldn't say slow. It's just been ranging, not as volatile as we're used to. What are your thoughts for those ES and NQ chairs and gold chairs? What are your thoughts on this price action? I know sometimes when it's choppy and whippy, like we saw last week, price action is very, very difficult. What garbage whiz? Hey, all right, bad. Loving it. I always find it interesting. Easy price action is shit. Is that good or bad? Yeah. That's all right. Jeez,
Is that
please.
good?
Stay but cautious. I'd like to get what are your thoughts on this price action? Price has been acting for sure.
Green is
Go
good.
ahead.
Yeah.
All right, so like some don't small candles. Yeah, gotta adapt. Indeed. So the ES popped above the IB highs.
I still got to do some Christmas shopping.
No, you got 3 weekdays.
I know.
There you go.
Slow
Nothing
price
is
action.
Amazon can't fix.
Why is it, speaking of Christmas, why is it that this year everyone is talking about the Santa rally nonstop? This has been around forever.
I started that so long.
Anecdotally,
I mean,
not just
I just
here, but like all
something to
over
other people
social
are talking
media
about
and
it.
stuff.
Oh
Oh,
gosh,
yeah. Way
it's
more
been around
than
forever.
the past couple years.
I think we introduced them to the term for those that for the newly initiated.
I mean, we were getting
just
that sell-off, right? We were having some, like, a lot of, what do they call it? Turmoil over the past week or so. That big sell-off, and
no, it's
I
not
don't
true.
know.
It was just something to say. It's just something to fill dead air.
I think it has to do. I think it's just more retail participation. We were talking about how, like,
always say that.
35% of volume is, yeah, but now this is like a fundamental shift in the market. So it was like 10%, I think, pre 2021. Now it's like 35% or something.
Wait, that are
Really?
saying Santa rally or the actual
No, that
volume?
like
Oh, okay.
of the actual volume is from retail, and
Yeah.
I think
Oh, that is shifting.
realistically, they're probably not sitting around at
Talk about it.
Citadel being like, "All right, put it all on the Santa rally."
At all. It's just something that me, something to talk about this time of year.
Mm-hmm.
69.28 last trade in the ES. Initial balance high 69.27. Cody, you are flat.
I am flat. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Looking to see if we get a pullback. I'm still a buyer. Just where and when is the question.
Sure.
Look, if we get a pullback to these 680s, I'll get in again.
It never came this year. I don't think it came last year. Santa markets for 3 years, never seen a Santa rally. 1 year. What was that for Christmas Eve? What was that Christmas Eve? We were down like 700 points in the NQ. That was
2018 or something.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was. Yeah, that was a doozy.
Silver's on the move.
Is it?
Somebody was asking about this initial balance. I mean, the definition of initial balance is the first hour of the session, guys. Everything else is just a subset of that. So,
what do we do with it? Okay, first hour. What do you do with it from there, Ray? Do you have a?
Well, ideally, I mean, depending on what kind of range I get, if it's a really wide range, then I can, play the edges of the range. If I get a very narrow range, then I know that I get a break, then I can use the edge of the range as a kind of a level of support or resistance. So it really depends on what I end up with. So if I get a really wide range, I focus on the edges. If I get a narrow range, then it's easier for the price to get through that range. And I use the edges as either support or resistance for my trade.
He's locked in, man. Absolutely locked in. In the chat, Romario, look up how often the Santa rally has happened over the past 50 years. It'll make more sense then. Help me. Would you mind? Help me. Don't just leave it open-ended like that. I'm guessing it's happened enough for it to coins
I've
the.
seen some stats saying it was like 70 to 80%. It was
There
like
you
the
go.
last
That's
5 days
Okay, so
of the year and then the
new
first
highs
2
gold.
days of the new year.
December
gold
18.
is relentless.
Yes,
We
it
dropped
is.
like
Gold on the move.
16% in December.
Yeah, that was wild. It's a good time
Once
to
again,
trade.
I think there's a reason for it. I think it's that in most years the market is up and people don't want to sell and incur taxes in the last week of the year.
Sims, stop it. Sims, stop it. There goes gold, indeed. 44.77 and 70 cents. New all-time highs on the move. Little pullback here. Dakota getting a little bit of a pullback back to 25,700 here. And Q London has closed.
Yep.
Not like
Lucas at
zero.
77%.
What do you got for 77%? Oh,
Talking about
is that
Santa
okay?
Claus rally, I believe.
Yeah, I was. You see,
How
we were
awkward.
just talking about. It's just something to talk about.
And we're seeing it here, right?
Sell in May and go away. I mean, like, there's all these ring a ding dings.
Yeah.
We made all-time highs in July. I mean, let's sell in May and go away. All right, getting a little bit of a pullback here. ES. So we're up against initial balance high in the ES 69.27 will be that price, about point and a half. We'll hold the support.
Getting that pullback. I'm glad I took my profit there. Getting that pullback to man. 3-bar reversal to the short side if you took it. Someone's looking for that short.
Bottom of the hour hit. Market's kind of rolled over a little bit. We got silver on the push lower here, while gold is around all-time, still around the highs. Interesting disconnect there. We got MBT. Take a look at crude. We've got Coach Ray saying, crude's woken up, showing some signs of life. $57.76.
Let's see.
It's a tight range. We're talking about a 60-cent range.
I think London is the time to trade crude oil.
Have you traded crude during
No,
London?
I need my sleep.
Okay, I was gonna say yeah.
But I mean, every move that I see in crude oil seems to happen during London.
Makes sense. Okay. Yeah, Nasdaq's pulling back. Someone says I caught a little bit of that 3-bar reversal in Nasdaq. Nice work. Brad Simmons locked out from max profit. Okay.
Sims was busting my chops earlier. Sims, I see you. He's busting my chops. Absolutely. Again, more popping crude. 57.81, 60-cent range in crude today so far. You got the 2-year auction at noon central. Besides that, will just be the dip to buy. Well, beautiful trend. Look at the 5-minute. What's that?
What market?
Well, I was looking at the trend in the Dow. The Dow is it's a nice trend up and to the right. We'll continue to grind higher and take ES chart. Doesn't look like NASDAQ, not so much either, but is this the dip to buy for the rally? No bad news. Nothing's really hit the wire.
Yeah, silver is the market that's moving right now. We are
showing a little
breaking.
Little weakness.
Yeah, we are. That's the market that's moving. It moves during slow markets. It's been the market for traders, and it is $5 a tick on the micro.
Again, pin to the top of the chat. Pin to the top of the chat. Get those form in for group coaching. Make sure you get those questions in. Very, very valuable. So it's got JD, you got DM, you got Hoop in there. See if you can stump them. What their thoughts are on the Santa Claus rally.
Yeah, gold's up 2% today almost.
All-time highs. We got silver selling off.
Oh wow!
And we'll see.
It's like a broken
balance high. What in
so.
gold?
No, I'm looking at trying to get to the initial balance range for silver.
Oh,
Looks
we're
like we're
on the
below
silver.
it. Yeah, we're
Silver,
below it.
okay. Hey, Ray,
All right.
you got the ES handy? We'll get your.
Yes, I will bring
range.
it up here in a sec.
All right, yeah. Initial balance high, right at it.
Okay, I got ES.
Just an example.
Let me go ahead and draw the.
Oh, I like this. Watch this process. This is cool.
Let's see. Go ahead. Open this up here. Oops, too fast. Where is this?
We got like 69.27.75.
Okay. Okay, this is the low end. No, this is this is the low end. 69.12 is the low end.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's the top end.
That's how you do it.
Right there. Okay, so it's hugging the top end of the range.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting for me if it manages to hold. Otherwise, it could be maybe a failed auction.
My guy.
Right. So if it holds this level, this is not a bad level to entertain along, honestly. I mean, maybe using the 9 EMA. Again, this is not investment advice. It's just purely
This is
right. But
damn, there goes.
But I would say an entry here with a stop below the 9 EMA would not be a bad call.
So that's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Yep.
Boom, boom, boom.
15-minute, right?
Yeah.
So 15 minute, and
What's
then what I do is I drop to a 2-minute just to kind of refine my entry. Right. So I'll drop to a 2-minute chart and then look for kind of a channel break on the 2-minute rather than the 15. So something along these lines, maybe. Bring this down here a little bit.
Yeah,
I'll look for a break. I'll look for a break of channel in my direction as my final kind of criteria.
Confirmation. I like it. I like it.
Fantastic.
Man, everyone who was buying that silver on that dip, silver just ripped higher right there.
Did it? Toss it in the chat.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. Silver does those kinds of things. If you're on the right side, you're loving it. If you're on the wrong side, you're crying.
Yeah.
It's kind of, I guess, kind of like the Nasdaq of metals. To be fair,
it is. Yep. Yeah. Nasdaq would be silver, and then gold is like ES right
more
now.
like the ES.
Yeah. Gold like ES. Yes, it is the Nasdaq metals. Indeed, silver.
Yeah, that's 75 ticks in silver, and it's $5 a tick. Like that's a big move in just 5 minutes.
Yeah. Well, looks like some people are using the same strategy in RTY.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah, I got Aaron
RTY.
Like, yeah.
Hey.
We never talk about RTY. Why is that?
What is there to talk about, Ray? Talk to me. What would you like to hear? What would you like to hear about the RTY? No, I don't know what to talk about. Help me. What? Let's take a look. Pull it up. No, sorry, Ray. Pull it up. What do you got?
All right. All right. Let's go ahead and make a. Let's go ahead and take a look here.
Yeah, you are locked in, Ray. You were bringing it, man. Okay.
Make your coffee. RTY. All right. Let's see what RTY.
Watch will be like the best trade of the day. That's why. The chat. Chat is just giving. It's all right. Some people aren't the biggest fans.
Oh, look at this. Looks strong. Oh, there is something to talk about the RTY.
Okay, cool. What do you got?
Let's see. Let's open up the 15-minute. Take a look. Open this up. I'll do the same kind of thing here. Move away my DMI. I'm going to take the first. Let's see. Starting with the 6:30 candle or 9:30 candle. Sorry, guys. I'm talking Pacific time. So we got this is the low. See this right here. This is the low. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the high.
It's moving.
Okay, and there it is. Similar to what we're seeing on the, I guess the ES. I don't know if ES is moving as nicely as this, but
it is not.
It is not. Yeah. So again, this is probably a little bit stronger. DMI is giving us an indication that there's more upside to this. Again, similar kind of discussion that we had earlier with the ES. I think if this candle closes the way it's closing here in the next, I don't know, 5 minutes, would be reasonable to consider a trade with 9 EMA is kind of our risk.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. Right. I like it. That was nice. It's a perfect bullet. I like that level. Good stuff. We got ES, same thing going on over there. ES, bit of a pop, 69.20, half, still holding that initial balance high of 69.27. So 15 minutes here in fast markets. We got morning recap coming up after this. JD and Jack. We jumping in for there. Yep. Then we got power players. We got Jay. Then we got George, Diamond Hands, Dolby Time, power players, Jack and Ben, shoulder tap, and group coaching, of course, JD, Deanna, and Hope. And then it's, oh yeah, of course, Trey with Top Step, more Hoop, more Jim and Jack. Of course, it is a Monday power hour. That means Mohammed and Dolby Time. Me as well. At the buzzer, Jay and Paul for that. So a lot more coming here. Hey, you're amazing. Also asking in the chat, did Michael Patak? Yes, he spoke. I'll give you a little recap. He joined us earlier, about an hour and a half ago. He's addressing what's been going on here. But here's what is confirmed, right? Significant increases made to Top Step, the support and engineering teams. The primary focus right now, stability, trader experience. Traders will be feeling the impact into the new year. Of course, he said going to make it right in January as well. He's going to be on Top Step TV throughout the entire way. So again, just to give you a bit of a recap, what Michael came on and discussed here on Top Step TV. You know that this is everything to him, so he will be on this day in, day out. No sleep. I know. So I understand some of the emotions totally. Just know that he's on it big time. So thank you for joining us, Michael Patak, and definitely appreciate people tuning in. So thanks again. Still flat around the house. House did take a gold trade. We were long from 44.58. Like house account was. As we made new all-time highs. We
Yeah.
got stopped out on
JD
that.
will
Got stopped on
explain
it.
that
Yeah.
during the morning recap. And of course, I'm ready for that because I always remember when I'm doing morning recap. But Ray, just to double check, that
Yes.
trade you took earlier, you were long to micro gold, was it?
Yeah, 2 micro gold.
Dakota made his bones long the NQ. I got this.
Yep. Simple, straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
Those two trades.
wow,
Two trades. Dakota, 2 trades. Ray.
Just one, actually. Just
You had
one.
one? Oh, that's right. It's just, yes.
Yeah, I had the trade during slow markets last night, which was long silver, worked out really well. And the one trade here during power or fast markets, which was long this breakout of these 680s, and that played out really well again. And we're just continuing to chop back and forth around 25,700, and this price action just continues to go sideways. So I think I'm going to do the right thing and lock myself out. I mean, $920. Good day. Good day to start the week, especially a short week
job.
going into Christmas.
There you go.
It's the real meat and potatoes of the week is going to be tomorrow with the inflation data. And
Yeah.
be back on Friday. Top Step TV off on Wednesday and Thursday. Back on Friday. Big day tomorrow. Well, we're not done today. Yeah, so we'll see what anything hits the wire. Don't get lulled to sleep. We'll always. The competition is not focused. We stay locked in always. We may stray with conversation, talk about some other stuff. We're always watching the markets. Like we're seeing a little bit of a sell off here. Little bit. Might be rolling over. Go back to the bottom end of the range.
Yeah, I still want to see if we can fill that gap this week.
Mm-hmm.
We have a gap to both sides, honestly. If we want to talk about gaps a lot more, we have the gap we just made over the weekend. We still have that one from December 11th, which is way up here around. You guys can see it right there, from 26,081 down to 25,960s. That's basically the two areas I'm watching, the one we just made and the one that's up higher. So can we fill them? Maybe, maybe not. Are they important? Not until we get there. But it gives good areas where if we do get to the gap, there's an opportunity there. So if we can get down, we fill it. Maybe there's opportunity to buy it. If we get up here to these levels, it's maybe a good opportunity to sell it or buy a pullback, even though they might not be important now. I think once we get there, we'll provide an opportunity to manage risk.
Oh, I'm Ray. Ray wants Ray, use that mute button when you got a cough. You've been on fire today. Ray is just
Yes, I
locked
do.
in.
I do need to find the
Absolutely.
mute button.
You're good, man. You're good. I like that. We showed the Russell. Tell us, why aren't you looking at the Russell? What's for my nickname be? Ray. Awesome stuff. All right,
Yeah,
Ray. You see
our
the
options guys are kind of asleep or something.
holidays, holiday parties, holiday
I
parties.
mean, we had options expire Friday, and it's just
Yeah.
I understand there's no volume today. I've been trying to get out of these Q options all morning, and I've been I'm I'm the ask. I've been the ask all morning, and they just won't let me out.
Yeah, Ray, you got gold. Ray, take a look at gold. You're seeing this. Let's see, look on the 5 minute. I know you use the tick chart. Was just we calling for another push. Yeah, I've kind of seen a bull flag, I should say, perhaps. I know we're up at the all-time highs, $5 off of it. We're in the range, about a $5-6 range. How do you know, people see this market's asleep, quiet, nothing's really happening. What, quite the contrary. What are you seeing happen here in gold? As
I
it's
mean,
making
the
all-time
4
highs?
hour
Yeah,
is still,
yeah.
4 hour is still quite strong. I think 4 hour is still quite strong. So, I mean, if you can find a level where you can manage your risk, this doesn't seem like a bad level here. I see a little bit of, let me open this up here. I see a little bit of a demand area being created, I think, assuming that we can close that candle bullish. Then maybe we could revisit the highs. I do see that channel that you're talking about, or right here. Maybe something like this. So if I can get a 2 minute above that, maybe we come back to test the highs. Otherwise, maybe we come back and retest initial balance high. Right now, it looks like it wants to retest the initial balance high. That's kind of how I feel about it. This seems like more of a mean reversion type of
mean reversion. What makes you say that? Is the volume? Is that where you fit in the volume?
I'm seeing that it's struggling to get higher.
Yep.
Right. So we had this massive move to the downside, and we haven't been able, obviously, to get above that. We made an attempt, seller stepped back in, made another attempt, seller stepped back in. So feels a little heavy right now. Obviously, that could change if we can break the channel to the upside, but I'm thinking it's more maybe something down here, IB high, might be a target potential.
Go to locked up.
How big of a size would you trade when you get into the long? Is it consistently 3 micros?
It depends. I
don't know why do I think that's that, right?
I think it depends. It's right now we're kind of in the middle of the range. I'm not really keen on trading right at the highest volume point here, right? So I might end up taking a little less risk on this kind of trade if I picked a direction. I'd rather wait for an extreme, right? Maybe we can get a little bit of a push back to the highs and see a little bit more of a rejection. Then I might be able to, take a little bit more size on that type of trade. This right here, it seems like a trap, right? We're right at the highest volume node. A lot of balanced kind of price action going both directions. So I'm not really too keen on this area right now.
Okay, that makes sense. Should have known you'd do. It does depend.
Depends.
That's the right answer. Love it. Nasdaq holding these 700s. I mean, is this a higher low in the Nasdaq? I have a hard time selling this market. This is where we got in. This is the higher low. Maybe we get a continuation up higher, but volatility has decreased. That's for
Well, so
sure. We got VIX. What's VIX at? 14?
14
44?
going the wrong way.
1445.
Mhm. I need to. What do we got in the 10-year? 10-year doing anything? What do we see?
No, it's off its highs of the day, but still not moving a lot. 4.163.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
also in range as a channel as
The other
well.
thing is that we're coming
Yeah,
into
what's up,
lunch
man?
hour. We're coming into lunch hour, so do I really want to be initiating trades during lunch? Probably not. So that's another consideration.
Time of day, always more.
Yeah. See, silver.
Take a look. Maybe we got another push higher here. Will we get the buyers to jump back in gold when no one's looking? Is tiptoeing, walking this thing higher? 44.72. Time highs put in about 20 minutes ago. 44.77 would be the price.
Mm-hmm.
The buyers came back in silver. It's
really?
continuing to push higher.
Mm.
96 ticks.
Yeah, it feels a little heavy.
Question, Ray. I know we got a couple minutes here. I was talking to someone that's new to the program, new to trading, and they heard me say this market looks heavy. It feels heavy. They asked me, what did you mean by that? And I did a very poor job explaining it, but I know what you mean when you see it. What is it?
Yeah, I just see them. I mean, again, kind of what I alluded to earlier, right? If I look at this chart, what's the dominant candle here, right? So if I look at this, what's the dominant candle? Well, it's this candle right here, right?
Yeah.
And so if every attempt that I make to go higher is being met, it's not making any inroads and kind of chewing through this candle, then that's kind of what I call as a candle that feels heavy, right? Every attempt that goes higher is met with sellers. So that's kind of what I mean by a heavy market, right? It's not able to make new highs.
Thank you. Yes. It does look heavy. It does feel heavy. I'm like, well, this market's struggling to go higher. It's kind of
right now, this is the
bids are running
I'm kind of channeling my coach Jay here, right? I'm a mix of Jay and Ray, but
oh boy,
this candle right here, this 2-minute candle right here, seems to be the dominant candle right now, right?
Yes, it does.
Right. So as long as this candle stays intact, then I have to kind of err on the side of the short. Right. That's kind of how I look at it.
You nailed it. Yeah, you must be a teacher. You absolutely nailed that. That's a way to that. 50-50 till again. Yeah, Trader X in the chat saying, I see gold struggling to go lower. Seen that as well.
Yeah, it's a little bit in a range right now. Like I said, we were at that point of control of the visible range volume profile here on the right. It seems to be happy here. Right. So when it's happy, it doesn't move into any sort of direction. Oh, looks like it's trying to get higher.
Yeah, it's 44.72. Silver's bought the dips. Silver is not done making new all-time highs earlier today.
We're not done. We're not done. Yeah, it's just I dip in silver.
About a 50-cent push here. 50-cent push, about 68.20. Buyers did step back in, now trading $68.70 in silver. New chew toy, the new chew toy of the metals markets. Everyone's loving it, getting in there, popping it up. All right, we got a couple of seconds here. We will. Good stuff today on Fast Markets. Again, thank you everyone for tuning in. We are not done, though. We're not done. Ray, fantastic stuff. I love when you laugh at your own jokes, Ray. It makes me laugh even more. Nice trading as well in gold. Great breakdown. Great approach. That was absolutely fantastic. Dakota, see you again on Slow Markets on the 7:30 p.m. Central. Jack, we're going to see you here in about a couple minutes. Morning recap coming up next. Then we got Trade with Top Step. Diamond Hand's going to be joining us. Top Step TV. Let's go.
Click like. Click subscribe. This is Top Step TV. Let's go.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Morning Recap. O joined us briefly, but he's back firmly at the Woodfield Mall, making Christmas dreams come true for small children. JD, how you doing?
Very good, very good. Great to be back. Good to see you, Jack. Hello to all of our friends and traders in the chat. How's everyone doing today?
I think good. It's the I can feel the Christmas spirit growing. With that,
It
JD,
is, yeah.
you were on opening call today. You guys take any trades there?
I did. Yes, we did take. I was on opening call, and yes, we did take one trade. We took a micro gold trade off the 5-minute opening range breakout. We got into a long here at 44.5860. It took a little while for us to get into this trade. Trade actually triggered just after 7:45, so we waited around for a little bit before we got in. We got in on the long side. If you were here listening, we talked about possibly a little sideways price action. We had overnight inventory heavy to the long side coming into the 7:20 a.m. Central Time open for gold. So we were kind of thinking maybe that could balance out a little bit. We might see some two-way trade, and we kind of did. It got a little choppy, got a little hairy. We got into this trade. We were on the right side of it for a while, so we adjusted our risk. We took half our risk off the board. It did end up coming back to stop us out on this candle right here at 8:30 Central Time. This little dip took us out of this trade. We only lost about $75, well, $80 including commissions, and then we continued sideways. Would have come down very close to our original stop had we stayed into this trade. Would have missed this by just a couple ticks. If we didn't Lenny the trade, if Hogue was here, he'd say we Lenny'd it, but we did touch it. We moved our risk up on it, and we would still technically be in this trade if we didn't adjust it at all. So long side was the right side on gold. We took a look at that crude oil opening range trade, but we ended up not taking it. 8 o'clock a.m. Central Time open here. It was a very tight opening range, only a couple ticks. Would have triggered a short position in crude oil. Likely hard to say if we'd still be in this trade if we took the short trade, but we'd be very close to a break even if we were still in it right now. So a lot of work for not much return or reward trading crude oil this morning. So just that one trade we took in gold, dropped $80 on it. That's it. How do fast markets go, Jack?
Fast markets went well. Both traders in the green. I'm a little upset. Had three chances. The ES and the NQ look very different today. I was mostly looking at the ES. You can see here. We talked about the option support down here between like 10 and 15. Had three chances to buy it. What did we do? We didn't. That's obviously worked out. The NQ looks quite different. It made its highs, got killed right off the open there. Dakota got long 2 M&Q from 25,675. So down in this area. And he put it on. It didn't do anything for a good long time, but patience eventually started getting the ramp here. He took off that trade at 25,709, making a couple $100 there. I believe he locked out. I forget what Dakota's P&L was, but you can rewind and take a look at that. Ray, I believe the first time on fast markets, he came out swinging, trading the gold. Okay. Ray had a couple gold trades on. On one, he bought 56 half. So right around this area for the breakout. He took that off at 63. 63. And then the other one he put on at so he put two gold contracts here. Took one off at 63 and then held one all the way to 70 here. Still a little higher, but caught a big part of that range. Or that pump, I should say. So both Ray and Dakota winning to the long side, one in the metals, one in the Nazi. And that's what happened during fast markets. Any other things you want to hit on here, JD?
No, that's it. Well, actually, we've got that group coaching form up in the chat right now. Me, Hope, and Deanna are going to be here at about 12:15 Central Time for group coaching. If you got a question for one of the three of us or all three of us, we'll answer it live right here on Top Step TV. Just grab the link in that form, fill it out, and we'll take care of the rest. That's it.
Okay. Well, Hogue usually does a quote. I didn't prepare for it, so I just Googled a quote. I promise I will do the very quote of the day. The very first thing This is so weird. Okay, be faithful to that which exists within yourself. That was the first thing that popped up on the Google machine. Stick around. We got a lot more Top Stuff TV coming. Next up, we got Coach Jay, not to be confused with Ray. Diamond Hands and Dolby will be here. Stick around. This is Top Stuff TV. Let's go.
All right, welcome back to Top Step TV Power Players Edition. I'm Jay. On the far right, we got Dolby Time, and in the middle with the is that the 5K payout hat?
Yeah, it is.
Looks like it.
That looks pretty fresh.
Looks
Looking
like
pretty
it.
fresh. We got Diamond Hands. George, welcome back to Top Step TV. What's going on, man? How are we doing today?
Good, how yourself? Pretty rough morning, but was able to go
Yeah.
green. Yeah, so it seems like we're still on the 15-minute range. So not much going on so far.
Market's definitely very much stuck in this range. Dolby Time, you were talking about that in the green room. First of all, how are we doing today, Dolby?
We're doing great. Bears, incredible game on Saturday. So it's going to be a great week. You know how it is for Chicago people. If the Bears win, it's a great week. If we lose, the whole week is ruined. So game on, Jay.
I probably shouldn't say this on air, but I did bet against the Bears.
Okay, that's not
and
cool.
I took my loss.
That is not cool,
so
yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah,
How are you seeing
it's
this
been
market,
good.
Sylvie?
Yeah, it's going to be very range bound this week. I'm anticipating. We're going into holidays. This is the first of two weeks that are not full trading weeks. So this is week one, and then we have like the New Year's Eve week. So expect, I think, kind of a lot of this, to be honest. Like Hogue said this morning, a lot of people, not people, but a lot of the bigger firms, like their books are good for the week or for the year. Like they don't need to be getting in these markets and getting chopped up. So expect, I think, some big wide ranges in the morning. Get all those stops tagged, and then most likely look for very range bound lunchtime markets. Could be 20-point pool parties everywhere for the next 3 to 4 hours. Maybe power hour, something happens, but I think megaphone formations, Dorito formations are definitely on the menu for this type of trading session this week.
Nice. Dolby, as a range bound trader, I have to ask you, right? As a range bound trader, do you welcome this type of price action, or is it even for you? You're like, okay, that's enough.
I mean, listen, I think as long as you have the patience as a range trader to not trade the open and be patient and wait for those really good ranges, then yeah, it's pretty awesome. I think like this lunchtime post 10:30 like Euro session, I think is going to have a lot of good opportunity for 10 to 20 point scalps without, really extending the highs or lows of the range. Diamond Hands here said 15-minute range is still intact right now. So we're between, let's say, 690s and 720s. I mean, that's 30-point range. That's pretty tight. That is pretty tight. But see if we can get longs at 680s. I mean, why not?
George, what are you seeing here? Anything you like? I know you're up a little bit on the day. Said, you got long initially, got stopped out, found a short. Anything you're looking at for potential opportunities here, or is it kind of just let the market
probably
figure out what it's
the
doing?
Same trade. Probably the same trade.
Okay.
See if we break maybe 680s. Potentially go back to that weekly open. 635. Potentially, I don't know, maybe the gap fill right here at 600s. I did see some orders there too as well. But I'm pretty much going to wait and see if we can break this 680, maybe the low of the 15-minute, which is probably like maybe 670 area. Then I could potentially take a trade there for short.
On the wrong instrument.
Somewhere near 680s if we do get that breakdown. Let's quote some prices really quick here. 25,701 half last trade in the NASDAQ. The S&P looks like it's doing a better job holding up. 69.30 last trade in the S&P. What's not in a range. Gold right below its high of the day, all-time highs, 44.7610. Silver's kind of in a range right now. Silver calmed down a little bit. 68,665, and I have crude oil as the fifth market on my screen here. I'm going to remove that, and I'm going to put the Russell up there actually, because look at that Russell chart, Dolby.
We love the Russell.
It just shot up today.
Look at this. What a chart.
Right.
Hey, if you see any trades in the Russell we like, that take some.
I will let you know.
This looks like a pretty solid chart right now. This is one of the few charts that's actually has a pretty clean kind of range over range on the 1 minute. So just a nice series of stair-step highs. What is the biggest range in here? Wow. Look at this. RTY, incredible stuff.
Looking for it.
And we'll see that a lot, right? Anytime you see the NASDAQ or the S&P be, pretty range bound on the day, you could take a look at the Russell and the Dow, and that might be where the trend is for the day. Russell up, what are we up right now? 1.67% on the day. So pretty nice move there. Pretty nice move. Curious, is anyone in the chat trading the Russell right now? Show yourselves. It's probably 2 of you.
All 2 of you. No, it's a cool market though. Obviously all the indices have different personalities. I think one of the cool things about RTY, and I'll actually throw YM in there as well, is that you can trade 1 or 2 E-minis without getting your face ripped off, as they say. So it is actually pretty accommodating if you want to trade the E-minis and not have to trade micros. I think it's $5 a tick for RTY and for YM, and you can easily trade one to twosies pretty easily. So it's not going to get as nasty as say the Nasdaq will.
No, it will not. James Sager in the chat says, I sort of keep an eye on the Russell. It leads the Nasdaq.
Man,
808 Chris, I'm usually in the Russell and the Dow. Okay, we got some Russell traders out there. There you go.
Let's go. I was thinking about football obviously this weekend, and I was in a chat room while the game was going on, and the amount of people who were just doomers is incredible, Jay. Like the amount of people, like after that very first 4th and 1 where he hikes the ball over Kyle Monungai's head, like half the chat was like, "This game is over. This game is over. I'm gonna tie this into trading. Don't worry about it." But all these people like, this game is over. This is a sign. All the Bears fans have these scars from doing dumb plays against the Packers. I think a chat was having, not this chat, but the Bears chat was having flashbacks. And it makes me think about trading in that, we have a stop loss. And, some of us, as soon as we put a trade on, we just turn into like turbo doomers about our own trade.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, Bears won the game at the very end. So I'm like, if you get into a trade and you're already dooming and you haven't gotten stopped out yet, what are we dooming about?
Relax.
Just relax.
You play until the clock hits 0, right, Dolby?
It's exactly right. You play until your stop loss gets triggered,
Right. I was gonna say you don't want to play until your account hits 0, because then you gotta get a new account. But you play until the game is over, right? And that's why you say, hey, this is where my stop is, and just let the market work from that point, and just relax, even when it doesn't look great. I think the one thing you can do is question whether or not it was actually a good trade to put on to begin with. But if it's something that you trust, you got to let it work, right?
Just gotta let it cook.
Let your trades work out.
Don't let your past trades or past games or anything scar you too much. I know as Bears fans and as traders, we have a lot of scars, a lot of emotional baggage when it comes to our trading and comes to our favorite team, and I think it's very important. Just don't what am I trying to say here? Don't count your chickens until they're hatched. Don't sell your trade until you get the stop loss. Don't fade your trade until you hit your stop loss. You put on the trade for a reason. It was probably a good reason.
So I think that's probably where the biggest question mark is in that all, right? You just said if you put on your trade for a good reason.
Yeah.
Right. If it's not for a good reason, then maybe I have a reason to question whether or not the result is going to work out. And that's why I think we need to do something that's repeatable, right? And we say it all, the scariest place to be in trading is random results either way, right? Random wins, random losses are the scariest place to be in your trading, because if it's a random loss, I don't know what to fix. If it's a random win, how the hell do I replicate that win? I can't do it again, right? I'm just going to have to hope that it works out. Again, that's a scary place to be. But if it's something that you've measured and all the time, George, for your strategy, how much time did you put in back testing and forward testing to get to that point?
A lot, actually. I had to sacrifice my weekends. Basically, I did a lot of my back testing was on the weekends, basically. So instead of going partying or whatever, I will back test pretty much a couple hours, right? So I think it was I would say maybe the last 3 years.
3 years, right? So now with that, when you put on a trade, if you know that you're putting on a trade for the right reason, do you overthink at all? I don't think you do. With the name Diamond Hands, you can't overthink stuff.
That's right.
No, I don't overthink. If it's gonna hit my entry level, I'll take the trade. I know my risks. I always have a stop loss before entering the trade. That way, if it
Right.
does stop me out, at least I took the trade, and I got to accept the outcome, whatever it happens. But some
Yeah.
people like they try to go in right, hoping it goes their way with no stop loss. At that point, you just become a hope trader.
Yeah, absolutely. Who said it in the chat? Coach Ray just said it. Hope is not a strategy. I watched that.
not.
I watched most of. Still got to finish it. I fell asleep. But the F1 movie. Have you guys seen that movie?
No. Heard it's good though.
The Formula One movie on Apple TV. It's a great movie so far from what I've seen. I got probably like 45 minutes to go. But that quote comes up in the movie. They're talking about Damson Idris and Brad Pitt. They're talking about their race strategy, and Damson Idris, his character goes, he's a rookie, so he's just like, yeah, we gotta hope for a couple of breaks and things like that. And Brad Pitt sitting across the table from him, he's just like, you create your own breaks. Hope is not a strategy. And same thing in trading, right? You got to try to put the odds in your favor, even though there's no guarantee, right? You could do everything strategy wise correctly and still lose, but at least it's measured from that point. Let's see.
Man, we're finding lessons in all sorts of places. Jake, finding football, finding an F1. Oh, this is good stuff.
Good movie.
This is good stuff. Yeah, Chad, do you become a doomer when you're watching your football team play? Let us know. But man, you just one bad play and you start having flashbacks, Jay. It's crazy. It's
Right.
like one bad trade and all of a sudden you start having flashbacks. But, all right.
So I do have to say, as a New Yorker and watching the Knicks, there always is that that cloud. It's just like, okay, it looks good, but this is still the Knicks. Yep. So you got to, I get it, but hey, teams can turn it around. And
so
the Bears looking pretty good right now.
So can your trade. It might be 2 ticks away from your stop, but hey, it's fourth quarter has not hit 0 yet. Your stop has not gotten hit yet. Still might be a good trade. What do we got in these markets? We got micro Bitcoin bottom of 30-minute range. It's kind of interesting.
Not sure who this is, but he says, I'm a 49er fan. We always lose the Super Bowl, though.
49ers always lose the Super Bowl? I mean, hey,
I'm a 49er fan. I'm from the Bay, so.
Hey, see you next week. See you next week. Let's go. Should be a good game.
Yeah.
Seeing a little bit of a turn here in the Russell. You were saying micro Bitcoin, Dolby's starting to do something? Oh, we're back below 90,000.
It has the most interesting formation right now of anything that I can see on my chart.
Okay.
Or with the data I have. A really nice kind of 30-minute range in the micro Bitcoin. Kind of stuck between 89,000, let's say 100s, and about 90,000, say 400s or so. I'll kind of see how that plays out. Keep an eye on it. I'd actually even say it's a pretty solid 1-hour range too. So some real nice range potential in the micro Bitcoin right now. Also nice stair steps under, but let's see if that 89,100 can hold. That might be an interesting level. I mean, micro NASDAQ is stuck in the mud right now. So
yes, it is. The Russell looks like it's maybe at a high of a range. I'm trying to zoom out and see. Kind of on an hourly, maybe. Seeing a little bit of selling coming here in the Russell 25, 85, 80. Last trade over there. Chat, let us know. What are you guys looking at right now? I'm going to challenge the chat. Anything but the NASDAQ that you're looking at right now.
That gold pump was pretty nice.
Bro,
yeah, it was.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, my God. 43.80. Oh, wow.
Have you been trading gold?
No, remember I was saying that starting next year, I'm gonna get the data for gold on my top step. Right now I can only trade
equities. Got you.
Yes, yeah, equities,
got you. Yeah. I mean, I saw somebody in the chat. They said gold 5,000 end of the year. I just want to make sure we're all looking at the same calendar here.
Yep.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. I mean, anything can happen. We're talking about another 11% straight up from here. It could happen. Gold's up 1.95% right now. I would be very surprised if we hit it, but who cares what I think, right? Let's see if we get there.
I mean, gold has a mind of its own. I mean, even today, it's like, what was this at around what time is this? Like 8:45, right? We're trading 44.64. We're all feeling, hey, we're gonna break out, make new highs, and then it sells off like $15, $16.
Yep.
It's no one has a stop for that. It is a very, very whippy trade. Nice
Yes,
little
it
range
is.
forming right now though in the gold here. 1 hour range, I'd say it's about 44.77, and then we have a nice series of higher lows on the 1 hour. We're kind of at that higher low right now in the 1 hour, but I kind of wonder if we can get down to these like 44.65s or so. Maybe there's room for a stop run down there. We'll see. RTY, ooh, got that 1 hour range.
Yeah, right.
Maybe. What do we think? What do we think here, Diamond Hands?
Well,
You like this RTY trade?
Like what part number?
Let me see.
You need to use see if you can find that part number.
Who's in it?
Yeah, I tried that because it's printed on there.
It's flat right now. Adobe, you looking for a long?
Yeah, we're flat. I was looking because you were talking the 1 hour range, Jay, in this RTY, and I'm kind of zooming in on these 25,083s.
They might.
So I kind of wonder if we can maybe run the bottom of the 1 hour candle, and maybe there's an opportunity to get long there. That's only if we're still bullish. I still kind of wonder if we could hit those 25,096s, but that might be too far away on a day like today.
It could come back and test 2583.4, maybe the top of the IB high, and then maybe bounce from there.
You said 83.4 is top of initial balance?
Yeah.
Cool. Make a little note here. So let's keep an eye on it. NASDAQ also is rolling over a little bit right now as well.
Yes, it is. 25,701 last trade over there. 69.28 half last trade in the S&P. So we got Nate trade short the Russell right now. Benjamin short the Dow. Flash Gold and selling gold. It's in your name. You gonna sell it? Yes, so if you make some money. Couple traders short the Dow. We got CR holding a long in the XFA and the NASDAQ from 25,669. Nice trade that you got going on there. What's your target? What's your target on that? Up about 30 points on that trade on a slow day.
Well done. And this is one of those weeks too, where you do not want to be hanging around in these markets all that much. If you dig yourself into a little hole in the morning, it is very easy to keep on digging because probably one of those days you're kind of just chasing price action because you're not really getting super fast moves. Things are taking a long time to develop, long developing ranges.
Put on some extra contracts just to see the P&L move a little bit more.
Just to feel something, right, Jay? Just to feel something.
Yep. Dangerous place to be.
Nothing wrong with locking out, on these types of days. Obviously, you still want to watch the markets, but, if you don't like this price action, nothing wrong with forcing yourself to not trade it. You don't want to go into the holidays all biffed up, as Hogue would say.
Yeah. Don't lose your Christmas money in markets that are not moving.
No.
Oh, man.
Just a reminder to everyone in the chat, we do have a form pinned to the top of the chat for group coaching. Today we got JD, Deanna, and Hoop here for group coaching, so make sure you get your questions in there. That will be right after this session. I do not believe we're doing shoulders. Oh, no, 12:15 Central Time. We got group coaching coming up. JD, Hoop, and Deanna. So make sure you get your questions in there. Form pinned to the top of the chat. Can we analyze the ES? Yeah, we can take a look. What are we seeing on the S&P chart? I don't have my charts shared. I can share them. But
what are you looking at? ES?
Yeah, gold pulling back here.
Yeah, gold. That's what I was looking at.
Yeah,
still a really nice 15-minute range in the ES. We got 69.26 is the low of the 15-minute range. The high is about 69.33. I mean, if we can get a pullback, it might be interesting at 69.26. What do you see in Diamond Hands in the ES?
I would love to see. So right now, it seems from the top step levels, we're at last week's high. So I would say maybe above it, we can potentially get something. But right now it's rejecting. We're underneath that last week's high. That's the only thing I see right now.
Okay.
In terms
is GC still getting smoked? Oh no, GC is getting down to that 15-minute range low.
Yep.
Man, I wish I could trade GC. do not have
Me too.
a thing for it. You and me both.
For real, I'm like
Next year.
next year,
Next year.
and every time I say next year, it does a nice move.
Yep.
What would be the trade here, Dolby? You looking to get long?
It would be a range trade.
Long to low range?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, really nice 15-minute range forming right here. Low volume nodes in between two. So maybe we can run down to like these 44.65s and then get like a support becomes resistance bounce. Because you kind of have like a little gap in between those two 15-minute consolidations. You have the one that it broke out of in this morning around 8 o'clock or 9:30, and then it reformed another one at around like 10:30 or so. But there's like this little space between the 65s and the 68s. I just wonder if there might be some stops down below there that maybe it wants to shoot down and run. But with how fast gold moves, I mean, look at it now already. Look at this bounce.
Right.
That's
It's
like
up
almost
5 points already.
$300 on an E-mini already.
Yeah.
I mean, this thing is so fast.
What we've seen gold do a couple of times after it makes an all-time high is a really aggressive sell-off. I don't know if
Really
today's going to be that day, but let's see, was that the
So
pullback to buy? Was that it?
Probably. It is not giving a lot of chances, feels like.
Not at all. To shorts, no. 63% short tilt right now in gold. Average price 44.53. So they are underwater, holding on to it. But
yeah, I mean, that's,
if you're short gold right now, let us know.
Yeah, put it in there, chat. I mean, you know, we all know this, that every market has its own personality, and gold has this habit of making new highs and then just having these brutal sell-offs of like 10, 20, $30. It is tough. So, I mean, it kind of makes shorting those highs really enticing, though, doesn't it? It's like, damn, if I can get a fast move in gold protecting these highs here, like, you're sitting pretty. You are sitting pretty, 'cause it happens fast, too.
Could be somebody.
Diamond Hands, how long does it take you to kind of settle in and learn, like, the personality of a market? Is it like a month's thing? Is it weeks? Is it years? How long does it take?
I don't know. I think like depends how much. I think how much experience you have in it. Like for example, like if I'm back testing like let's say gold, like maybe 6 months straight, I could probably get it right.
Yeah.
I've been noticing a lot of movements during open, Globus open. Basically, you see the longs played out right, pretty much within market open with gold. So a lot of times you're gonna see different reactions. I don't like trading M&Q that much right now during Globex because it's moving really slow. As you see, I rather trade gold, but I don't have gold data for Top Step, so that kind of sucks.
2026 goals. 2026
yeah,
goals.
that's January 1st. I'll get it.
RTY still
Couple
pulling
traders
back
in the
here a little bit.
chat, short gold. Yeah. The Russell's back inside the initial balance. That 83.4 we were looking at. See if we get an acceptance or rejection inside this initial balance here.
Man, gold already
like really just
bounced and rejected. I mean, that's like that's not another $300 move to the sell side. That's $600 just long to short. You can catch that, and that is so much volatility in gold, so much opportunity. No wonder it has become such a popular product to trade at Top Step.
Yeah,
it is. Oh, here we
go. And
okay.
silver slowly.
Yeah,
running up that list. Shout out to Baron, had a banger of a trade in silver last night.
Oh, nice.
On a Top Step account. Yeah. He posted it about it on Instagram. It's like a $15,000 trade trading micros in silver.
Whoa.
It's a great market. Yeah, it's a big market.
Whoa.
It is a big market. I'll say that twice. It if you're capable of making that much money, there's somebody who's going to lose that much money.
Yeah, it's a zero-sum game. It is a zero-sum game. So we got a couple markets selling off here. So things have kind of picked up in excitement. RTY down about $8 from its high of 25.90. If we can get a little bit of a range forming an RTY on the 1 minute, maybe there'll be an opportunity to get long there. Gold has come off its highs, 44.77, now trading 44.67, so about $10 off there. That's a pretty serious move. Starting to form a really nice range. Nasdaq just chilling out. It is.
Yeah, it's asleep.
Lawn chairs and beach towels for the Nasdaq right now.
I don't know the last time I've seen the Nasdaq like this. This has been a this 30-minute candle is what. Well, it just started, but the last one, 20 points.
Yeah.
That's tough to squeeze anything out of in the Nasdaq there, but it may not stay like that. It may not stay like that. We still got a lot of trading left to do today. Reminder, everyone, that form is pinned to the top of the chat for group coaching, so make sure you get your questions in there. You guys finished your Christmas shopping?
Yes. Yes.
You don't sound confident.
Yes. Yes, I think I did.
Yeah. What
It's
about
hard.
you, dumb hands?
Nah, not yet.
Not yet. Do
Not
you give
yet.
out
Wow.
diamonds for Christmas?
Somebody is.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah,
it's the parents, Jay. Those are the hardest ones to shop for, the parents, because they don't need anything. You know?
Yeah.
They don't really need
You got to do what
anything.
I do and just stop buying them stuff. I like
Yeah.
I buy my parents gifts and then like I'm like, okay, where did that gift go? And it's in a closet somewhere, or I'm just like, okay, I'll just spend time with
Yep.
you guys.
Yeah,
Right?
that's all.
Time is more valuable.
It is. That's
Yeah,
what they
they
want.
don't. And if they want something, they buy it for themselves usually.
That's what adults do.
All right.
That's what adults do. Nice little bounce here in the RTY. Just a little bit of a bounce. Something that's interesting in the RTY is that we are finding a little bit of support at the bottom of the 1 hour candlestick, the RTY. So it's 25,081.8. A little bounce to 2,582. So maybe there might be a long opportunity. We could get a pretty good stop too, and just risk like, half a point or a full point in the RTY. GC bidding, shocker.
25.82.30 last trade in the RTY. You looking to maybe buy it here, Dolby?
Yeah, I think so.
Nasdaq still just hanging out. 69.29 last trade in the S&P. Someone was asking, can we analyze the S&P? To me, right now, if you look at a 30-minute chart in the S&P compared to the Nasdaq, the S&P is sitting at its highs above VWAP right now. Kind of looks more like the Dow and the Russell. So the question is whether or not the Nasdaq keeps up, or is the Nasdaq going to pull everything down? Right now, I don't know that I would assume a trade here long in the S&P just because we're at the upper extreme of that range and there's really no volume going with the move. But a pullback to maybe 69.23s, I would maybe start looking at some longs around there. Again, anything we say is for educational purposes only, not investment or trading advice. But I don't know that I would establish. All right, what'd you buy?
RTY.
What'd you get in?
2,581.9. Stop is 80.9. So it should
25.
be, below the 1 hour range low. So we are in at 2581.9. Let's see if we can get half. Retracement would be about, we're at 2585.9. 2581.9. It's looking for about $4 here in the RTY.
All right. House count is
50,
long one RTY. Risking $50?
Risking 50. Yeah, I don't want to see too much extension below the 1 hour.
Right.
Like the previous 1 hour candle, I'm just assuming that that's going to hold as a range. So really don't want to see too much of a push down there. Let's just see if this bounces within. I mean, NASDAQ's not really doing a whole lot. ES is kind of chilling out. So let's see if it works.
See, house count is long here. Georgia, you're looking at those 680s down there in the NASDAQ. No trade until that happens, right? I'm not going to, no need to force anything here. Right.
No, that's usually what happened today too, as well. As you can tell, we were like right at 680, then we bounce, and then so literally like pretty much what the IB formed is where when I took my trade, usually like almost an hour within the market of New York session. That's when I took my my short from 680 to weekly open. So today I'm trying to be really patient with my trades.
Seeing the Nasdaq pulling back here now,
Yeah.
25,692 last trade over there. A little selling in the S&P as well. Gold, you'd sell it for 3 minutes and it's going back up. Get your money while you can. That market is extremely bullish here. 44.7270 last trade there in gold. Seeing the equities pulling back.
Not really liking
I shouldn't say
this.
just the equities. You're not liking this trade?
Yeah. No, I'm getting a break even on this one with the RTY starting to sell off a little bit, or sorry, the micro Nasdaq starting to sell off. I just want to protect this. This thing might just do a little flusherooski. Really good entry though. Really good entry. See if we can get a bounce here.
Yeah, really nice entry on that trade. Dolby, as your
So
trading buddy,
far,
I'm going to
so
challenge
good.
something that you say all the time.
Don't move my stop. Should I move it back down again? I should move it back down again, shouldn't I?
I was just going to ask.
Was that it?
That's what I was challenging, because I hear you say all the time, I'm never going to break even again. Like we said with the Bears game, right? It's like,
I know.
If you bet on the Bears
saying.
and you expect them to win, do you take the cash out, right?
Yeah,
or do you let the trade work?
Gotta let the trade work. What was the what Coach Ray? I think he said it was like a tip, 10% tip.
Oh yeah, tip the doorman.
Tip the doorman. I feel like not moving your stop to break even is kind of like the equivalent, but to like the greater market. It's like a tip to the market gods. It's like, listen, I'm accepting risk. Please be nice to this trade.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good right now.
I don't know why, Coach Ray. I don't know why they called you out on that. I don't know why. Thought it was good advice. Well, nice trade here.
with inflation, it's now 20%.
20%.
Tip to the doorman is now 20%.
What do we do with this RTY trade now? We're getting pretty good price action. When do we let it cook? Okay, we're just gonna let it cook. Do we have a new range yet? No. No.
We need to clear 84.5.
84.5. Okay. I think midpoint's a good exit. So, Jorge, if you were long in this RTY trade, how would you be managing it?
Let me see here.
We're long 81.9 in the RTY.
You bottom tick that entry.
All in a day's work, Coach Jay.
How many? Only one? One micro?
Only one. Only one micro.
Okay.
Our TP's at 6.1. I mean, I might just take profit here. It's a pretty great trade.
25.
Or do we walk it up? Do we walk it up?
Dolby, you know what I want you to do. You secure some profits. Secure some profits and move the exit. Let it go. See if we take out a new high a day. But don't give back more than 10%. Where was your stop going to be initially? What was your profit target at?
Target profit was initially 25.86, which is the 50% of the whole range. Because only have
all right,
one
so about $210. So don't. Yeah. I would secure most of this trade, right? Like move that stop up.
Like $100.
Take some money off. Yeah. There you go. If you're not going to take the profit target.
3.9. Yeah, 3.9 would be about $100. All right, we'll do that.
There you go.
Chat, do you like that or just let it run? Diamond hands. What would you do? You would just hold forever because you're diamond hands.
Right? I would hold it to 20. I will hold it to 25.94.4, which is half IB range. That's just me. And I'll probably put a stop and profit at 25.88.8, which is 25%, which pretty much is where we rejected and came back to IB.
Okay. But you wouldn't move your
nah
your stop, right? Nah, you're like, no.
Said no.
Stop where it's at. Well, either way, we're gonna get $100, which is not too shabby.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
it's good.
Not too shabby. We'll see if we can get a little bounce here.
Might be more like cubic zirconia hands instead of diamond hands.
Yeah, those are mine. Those are my hands. So I'm not
Taking their
behaving.
profits. It's like,
hands.
you don't get called diamond.
Yeah.
You don't get called diamond hands if
Quartz.
your movement stops.
No, you do not. No, I got
Right.
quartz hands. Rubs right off.
Someone in my community, they call themselves lettuce hands because they always
Lettuce.
lettuce hands because they always TP early. They don't let it run.
I remember this was like a year ago. Danielle came into chat and was blaming somebody on screen for having salad hands.
It was Andre.
It was Andre because he couldn't hold the trade. It was so good. Got diamond hands. You got salad hands. That salad
No
dressing off
problems.
your hands, chat.
Yeah, that was
Shout out to Randy. He's probably watching. Randy's here. He always TPs early.
Let's go. All right, we're gonna move
Shout
our
out to
stop up a
Randy.
little bit because we formed a new 1 minute range, so we're just gonna move below that 1 minute range.
Let it cook. 25.85.10 last trade here in the Russell, securing some profits on that trade. Dow made new highs of the day.
Interesting. I like that.
Yeah. Yep. Where the Nasdaq, we're leaving you behind. We don't want to talk about the Nasdaq right now. The Russell and the Dow are more interesting right now. See if the
Time to be alive.
See if the Russell wants to catch up to the Dow making new highs of the day. 48,753 last trade over there in the Dow. Nasdaq 25,692, S&P 6930. House count is long the Russell, which is trading 25,8490.
Yep. So far, so good.
Looking pretty
I would
good.
like to see this sort of string of lower highs get broken on the 5 minute. It's kind of starting at, let's see, 86.9, 86.3, 85.7, and then 85.5. So let's see if we can break out of that. That would be awesome. NASDAQ tried to break its range low and failed. And what's gold doing? Just bouncing all over the place.
Yeah.
All over the place. Well, good hold time at least in this trade, regardless of what happens. This was at least 10, 15 minutes here, which is not too shabby. Do you look at your hold time a lot, Diamond Hands? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
My what? Do I look at what?
Is your hold time? Since you're a Diamond Hand sort of trader, how important is your hold time to like your statistics?
It depends, I think.
Dakota.
My longest trade has been 14 hours. I think on average is maybe like, I would say maybe 2-3 hours is where the sweet spot for me. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I would think that, you know, as a trader who wants to be holding trades for a long time, if that's part of your system, you'd look at your hold time and be like, oh man, my average hold time is only 5 minutes, and normally it's 2 hours. So clearly something is wrong.
Yeah.
Ooh, let's go RTY.
So usually I would probably like start getting in the trade like within the first hour, like let's say on Sunday, right? So maybe like around 7 East Coast time, I'll start getting into a trade. Like I would have got that gold trade, right? If I had gold. And then I think before London session, maybe I'll probably cut it.
Nice. You're not watching the market the entire time, though, are you? Like
no,
okay.
I set my stop loss. That's why you know, Project X is pretty good, right? You have your brackets. Once it hits one, and you know, it automatically clears the other one. So you know,
brackets are great.
Take the trade, you know, don't doubt it, and just accept, you know, your risk.
Don't leave home without your brackets. Very, very important.
This RTY trade is cooking right now. 25.85.80 last trade over here.
We're at 84.6 now for our stop. 84.6 for the stop. This midway point, 86.1 could be interesting. Might get a little bit of resistance there. We'll see. That is the 50% of the range. See if we can pop through this one. We finally broke that string of lower highs on the 5 minute, which is nice. So maybe we can get some momentum here.
All right. We'll come right back to the charts in just a second. But we got some news. Let's bring in some news. Looking ahead to the holiday shortened week, stocks jumped at the end of the week last week, mainly driven by a comeback in AI-related trading. NVIDIA and Oracle are the main winners here. Joe Bruselas, RSM chief economist, talked to Eleni Giokos about what to expect. Bring that clip.
Many people at this point in time are looking to see what idea they're getting from the markets, specifically on the economic front. And the data that we saw last week, we've got CPI out sitting at 2.7%. We have an idea on non-farm payrolls, and I wonder what you're reading into this and how that's going to set us up for the new year.
Well, I think we need to look at financial markets and the economy as two separate realms. What's going on in financial markets is we're setting up for the classic end of the year, what we call Santa Claus rally in the United States. But you can see what's going on in commodity markets is there's real concern over the geopolitical tensions, especially what's going on in Venezuela or around Venezuela, real concerns about the underlying quality of earnings in the tech sector. And then some real concerns, I think, also about where the US and global economies are going. That's driving sort of the risk assessment or risk averse view, which is driving gold and silver higher this morning. Now, with respect to the economy,
really good
the
point.
US economy and the global economy, next year you're going to see a really big expansionary fiscal policy out of the US, out of Germany, and probably out of China. And that's why many of us are somewhat bullish on both the economy and financial markets well into 2026.
Bullish going into 2026. Bullish going into highs of the day in the Russell here. Let's get it, Dolby. Nice trade. House
Let's
count is
go,
long for
RTY.
2581.90, securing some profits. 2587.40 last trade here in the Russell.
Yep. Stop is at 86.5. 86.5. NASDAQ on the move as well. Look at this. Bounced off those 689s, trying to get up to the 722. Staying within this 15-minute, 30-minute range here is super solid. Really nice bounce off the lows there. RTY will not stop. We're going to keep
new
on
highs in the
our
S&P,
stop up.
new highs
Let's go.
in the Dow, all the equity markets. We just brought in that clip. That guy was talking about being bullish. And can we bring him back? Can we bring him back in, Joe? He was talking and the market started moving.
He was doing good. He was doing good. Let's bring this guy back.
New highs in the S&P.
We're about to hit
25,714.
On the IB for RTY, with just
25%.
2588, 2588.8. 25%.
Man, this has turned into a hell of a trade.
Good eye there. Nice trade.
All right, we're at
locking in at
88
least
evens now. 88 evens. We're locking in 305. This is
beautiful trade, Dolby.
This is very solid.
Bet more.
Jay.
Great trade. Great trade. No, this is perfect for a slow holiday week. Nice trade here. Again, the markets present opportunity. We had to do a little bit of scanning. We saw the NASDAQ. It was kind of choppy, not really definitive. But then you look somewhere else and it's, hey, that maybe is a clearer market. If you understand the strategy that you're trading, you can apply it across the board, right? Dolby is a range trader and bought the low of the range. Now that could be the Russell, that could be, the Australian dollar, whatever market. You have a process for trading it, and then you could apply that process to the market. You don't want to trade something completely random that you've never traded before, but it's an equity market, right? They all kind of do the same thing. New highs in the Dow here. The
NASDAQ
Russell right below its
well.
highs. Yes, it is.
Gold pumping,
S&P
YM
on its
pumping,
highs.
RTY
Find something
pumping,
and buy it.
NASDAQ trying to break out of its range. Buyers are in the house right now.
So George, that 88.
Yeah, she hit 25% already. She might go to 50%, which is 2594.4. So we'll see.
I was just gonna say I like 95.70 as a target here, Dolby. Don't know if we get there.
95.
How we get there.
We're out anyways. 302.
Good trade.
Well done. Well done. Good trade,
Dolby.
Dolby.
Let's go, RTY. Let's go. Let's go, RTY. That was a cool trade. We don't trade a lot of RTY. I think that was a pretty good example of just, how not volatile it is. You're looking at $5 a tick. That trade took us, I don't know, about a good 20 minutes right there to see that, and that was only about $300. So that would have been like $900 or $1,000 in NASDAQ. Would have been a lot. So yeah, cool. I mean, just think about how easy it would be to trade 2 contracts here. We risked $50, ended up getting 300. I mean, really easy to manage
Beautiful
risk in
trade.
the RTY. Yeah, really cool stuff. Highly recommend it. It's fun trading.
Let's quote some prices here again. 25,716 last trade in the Nasdaq. So George, talk to us a little bit about what you were just saying there. We got a minute or so here. That
About
initial balance extension.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. So let's see. Let's go back to that. Yeah, basically you can mark the high and the low of the IB. You can mark the even the mid range if you want to. But I use a lot of stuff with even with the orb.